Tesla's full self-driving system, FSD, which up until now was a $10,000 option on its Model 3, S, and X vehicles, now is available as a monthly subscription. While not technically able to drive the car autonomously 100% of the time, it does offer an advanced suite of driver aids from collision warnings and emergency braking assist to auto parking and lane changing. It even has a smart summon feature which allows the car to navigate to you in a parking lot. With periodic over-the-air updates adding to the system's abilities, Tesla's FSD tech is one of the most advanced systems of its kind. However, some owners may not yet be ready to part with a lump sum for a technology that is still in development, and the monthly subscription option will be a far more viable choice for them. Pricing for the US market is $199 per month if you have basic autopilot fitted, or $99 if you have the enhanced autopilot feature, which was offered on certain older models, and the subscription can be cancelled at any time. You will need to have the FSD computer installed in your vehicle before you can take advantage of the subscription. This is a complimentary service if your car already has the Autopilot Computer 2.0 or 2.5. Before we start, however, let us know in the comments below what you think about the new full self-driving system, and make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it, subscribe to Technopool, and hit the bell icon for notifications. In July 2020, Musk told a conference in Shanghai, Tesla would have the basic functionality for truly autonomous vehicles by the end of that year. In April 2019, Musk also said the company would put 1 million autonomous robotaxis on the road in 2020. The company has yet to release any. In July 2021, Musk tweeted that building a fully autonomous car had turned out to be harder than he expected. Tesla's FSD, along with its more rudimentary autopilot system, have come under public scrutiny over safety concerns. Musk said in April that a Tesla on autopilot mode was 10 times less likely to get into an accident than a regular car. Tesla's FSD Beta may very well be the most robust advanced driver assist system today that is capable of navigating most roads without pre-mapped data, but the system's improvements over the past 9 months since its initial rollout have been fairly subtle. That is, at least, until one compares the performance of FSD Beta's capabilities today from its performance back in October 2020. Even in its initial iteration, FSD Beta was immediately impressive. It was, however, not perfect, and videos of the system in action showed that members of Tesla's FSD Beta program were still performing manual interventions. A video highlighting these comparisons was recently shared on YouTube, which features footage from tests conducted with FSD Beta 2020.40 and FSD Beta 9.1. A quick look at the footage compiled in the video would show that FSD Beta has become significantly more proficient over the past 9 months. Videos from October 2020 showed a system that is able to handle most driving tasks but is still unsure about some of its behavior on the road. This could be seen in the way the FSD Beta 2020 performed left-hand turns or how it handled speed bumps. In comparison, footage of FSD Beta 9.1 shows a system that is far more confident and proficient on the road. From its smooth left-hand turns and its lack of phantom braking incidents, FSD Beta 9.1 is evidently a massive upgrade compared to 2020.40. Of course, V9.1 is still not perfect, and it still has some behavior to improve, but a comparison between its capabilities today to its performance 9 months ago is practically night and day. Tesla's autopilot driver assist system has been on the market long enough to generate plenty of data about its ability to identify impending obstacles from other vehicles to various concrete structures. After several years on the market, most of the items that tend to confuse autopilot on a regular basis have been fairly well studied, if not completely eliminated from the roster of things that tend to produce unexpected reactions from the system. Some of the more consequential items have tended to be road lane markings, since autopilot relies on them to steer itself within a lane. Fire trucks parked in highway lanes while responding to emergency calls have been another not uncommon foe for the system. One issue we hadn't really seen until now, because traffic sign recognition has not been activated for a significant period of time as a part of Tesla's full self-driving suite, is the system mistaking the moon for a yellow traffic light. A Tesla owner recently posted a video showing the full self-driving system confusing the moon for a yellow traffic light, which was prompting the car to slow down. Of course, the yellow tint of the moon could be related to wildfire smoke in the atmosphere over parts of the US, so perhaps this issue won't be one of any regularity, but we had wondered in the past about various semi-autonomous systems' abilities to identify and correctly distinguish and respond to traffic lights, as such systems have arrived in production passenger cars. Tesla's system is not based on camera sight alone, as it also relies on map data of intersection and light locations, with the system designed to slow the vehicle down for all detected lights. If anything, we'd be more concerned about such systems correctly responding to traffic lights that apply specifically to them and cars in their lanes, as some intersections can be very complex or positioned too close to each other for traffic light recognition systems to pick out the correct ones. As we all know, traffic lights can at times be positioned in front of other more distant traffic lights, or amid a jumble of other traffic signs, as in the real-world intersections can have many different lights applying to various lanes of traffic. Autonomous developers have also had to contend with intersections where traffic light positions are either too high and too close to the front of the vehicle to be seen by the camera-based systems interpreting them. Various light conditions can also easily interfere with all camera-based systems, not just Tesla's. There's no question that Tesla is more willing than its competitors to test beta versions of its autopilot driver assist feature on its customers, in the interest of gathering data and working out any bugs in the system. And Tesla customers are mostly fine with this, routinely flooding Musk's mentions begging to be admitted into the company's early access program for beta testers. This has helped contribute to Tesla's public reputation as a leader in autonomous driving, despite its vehicles continuously falling short of what most experts would agree defines a self-driving car. Tesla warns that drivers need to keep their eyes on the road and hands on the wheel at all times, though the automaker famously refuses to include a more robust driver monitoring system, like infrared eye tracking, for example, to ensure its customers are following safety protocols, although maybe that's changing. Autopilot is considered a Level 2, partially automated system by the Society of Automotive Engineers standards, and by Tesla's lawyers, which requires that drivers keep their hands on the wheel and eyes on the road. However, consumer advocates have proven that Tesla's system can easily be tricked into thinking there's someone in the driver's seat, which gained renewed attention in the aftermath of a fatal crash in Texas involving a Tesla, in which authorities said there was no one behind the steering wheel. But this hasn't stopped some Tesla owners from abusing autopilot, sometimes going so far as to film and publicize the results. Drivers have been caught sleeping in the passenger seat or backseat of their Teslas while the vehicle speeds down a crowded highway. A Canadian man was charged with reckless driving last year after being pulled over for sleeping while traveling at speeds of 93 miles per hour. Since Tesla introduced autopilot in 2015, there have been at least 11 deaths in 9 crashes in the US that involved the driver assistance system. Internationally, there have been at least another 9 deaths in 7 additional crashes. Meanwhile, the US government is requiring that car companies report crashes involving autonomous vehicles or advanced driver assist systems, often within a day of the incident. It was a major change that signals a tougher stance on these partially automated systems by regulators. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and be sure to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our new videos. There are many more future-focused tech videos coming in the near future, so until then stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next video.